Here in South Dakota, we are making great strides in our efforts to ensure that all children and families have access to quality mental health supportive services. According to a recent report provided by Mental Health America, in South Dakota, almost 40% of children with severe depression receive some form of consistent mental health-related treatment. This is a great step in the right direction, but we still have work to do. In 2019, suicide was the 9th leading cause of death here in our state, but the 2nd leading cause of death among individuals ages 15 to 34 years old. The 2019 Youth Risk Behavior Survey showed that 23% of South Dakota high school students had considered taking their own lives, while 12% of students also said that they had in the past attempted suicide. Many factors play into the reasons for an increase in the occurrence of suicide, including the need for services and support for mental health concerns. A combination of individual, relational, community, and societal factors contribute to increased risk. Additional risk factors include family history of suicide, family history of child abuse or neglect, previous suicide attempts, history of a mental health disorder, alcohol or substance abuse, local epidemics of suicide, and relationship, financial, or job loss, among other factors. Here in South Dakota, we know that we rank above the national average for the number of students who have reported seriously considering taking their own life. Knowing this, as adults, we can use this information to ensure that we are reaching our children, connecting with them, and making sure that they are okay, that they have hopes and dreams and plans for their future, that they know they are not alone, and that they know that they have adults in their lives that truly care about them. When we see that our kids are reporting that they are feeling alone, sad, and hopeless, this is something that we absolutely can do something about. We need to know what to do when we see a child in distress. We have to know what to do and where to turn. We have to respond with urgency, and we need to be able to say, "I am not going anywhere until I know that you are safe." So how do we take this information and make sure that we are building those connections, making sure that there are supports available, that we are building relationships and implementing social-emotional learning practices into our daily lives? One thing we can do is work to increase the protective factors in a child's life so that these positives significantly outweigh the risk factors, and to do so by creating increased opportunities for positive youth development, and to do this with a health equity lens. It's us understanding the circumstances in which our children grow and develop that lead to those inequities. We can be the buffer. Children and adolescents need the protective factors of a caring adult, a safe community, and a supportive learning environment. We want to increase the protective factors for the child by promoting and fostering healthy and supportive relationships, positive family communication, making sure that important things are spoken about, ensuring that the child feels safe in the home and in the area in which they live, that there are quality places available for kids to spend their free time. Children flourish when they feel known, when they feel a sense of belonging, and when they have positive relationships with healthy adults and peers. These are all protective factors. For children that have these protective factors in their lives, they are far less likely to engage in self-harming behaviors or have low self-worth. Whereas young people who have reported engaging in self-harm are less likely to say that they have had any of these protective factors in their lives. From this, we know that open communication, listening, and acceptance, availability of support and connection are all so incredibly important.